Snaps for losers, man. I don't get involved in that stuff, but
Angel Rashad Milligan rolling out.
That's a good question.
Brandon,
We
you want one
can't,
quick question?
we can't ask Rashad questions.
Octavius Fandrasu, and I'm not just saying this because I want another interview with him. I'm saying this because I legit think it's a good album. Just first listen, I really appreciate the depths that he went to and the effort that he gave it. So shout out to Frye. Y'all make sure y'all check that out if any of that stuff is your cup of tea. If it's not, keep it moving. All right, next thing. What do I have? Oh, next. What do I have next up here? My next thing that I have, let me pull up on my phone. Oh, Shannon Frye. So apparently Shannon Frye went on this rant about Jarrett Allen. I don't know how old this clip is, but a Cleveland sports fan page posted it. And I just want to watch it because I don't know. He just said, I've been saying this for a while about Jarrett Allen, and he's a great regular season player, but he's not a postseason player. So, yeah, let me see.
Jarrett Allen is not a playoff big man. That is my statement. He is not physically dominant. He is not aggressive. And the thing that I think, is he a good dude? Absolutely. Is he a great regular season all-star caliber player? Absolutely. Do you know what bothered me the most about that series? Do you ever watch the film when DeAndre Hunter got hit in his stomach and everyone ran over? Mm-hmm. Do you ever watch when there's a little scuffle where he is at all times? At some point, as the main dude, the biggest dude on your team, you gotta fuck somebody up once in a while. Where were you last night? I was like, yo, because I was trying, like, hey, he has great hands, finishes solid. I asked my son to watch him. My son was like, ooh, is he still in the game? Didn't even know. You look at that play when Halliburton hit the three, you look at his effort on those plays. Now, you know, also, this is what we heard. Remember last year, his little Ribby Wibbies was hurt and didn't play through that.
Ribbies.
My thing is, at a certain point, craziness is trying to do the same thing and expect a different result. He is a great NBA player. If you want to win a chip, no other big man respects him. Miles Turner was whooping his ass. Pascal Siakam was going at him. Like, you look at that Knicks series 3 years ago, they were dogging him out, Mitchell Robinson and whoever else. To me, he needs it. I don't care what he works on this summer. He got to work on this and this. He got to work on those two things. Keep yourself in shape. Keep the fro tight. Work on those two things because you're being exposed now as soft.
You know what's kind of crazy about Cleveland? Like Cleveland losing so early in the playoffs. Okay, Darius Garland is hurt. You still have Evan Mobley, who's an all-star level player. Donovan Mitchell, who's still a superstar and one of the better players in the league. And then Jarrett Allen. Like, this rant on Jarrett Allen reminded me. Jarrett Allen is also on the team. He's also an all-star, and he gets a pass for this stuff. DeAndre Hunter was nearly averaging 20 points a game when he got traded to Cleveland. And Hunter, he stood up everything like that. Like, he, you know what I'm saying? Atlanta really got him right. Got my boy right. But, you know, he'd be off sometimes, and he disappeared sometimes. I don't know. It just seemed like Cleveland was way too deep for them to deteriorate as much as they did without Darius Garland. Like, and that's respect to Darius Garland, but you still had way too much talent. And you guys won way too many games by way too many points for just that to be your fallen point place. A lot of people compared them to the 2015 Hawks. The 2015 Hawks made it to the Eastern Conference Finals. 2015 Hawks were not just plagued by one specific key player. First of all, Thabo Sefolosha was out for the rest of the season due to police brutality. Damari Carroll was out as well. Kyle Korver was struggling with an injury, and so was Al Horford. So it was like majority of the key rotation for the Hawks, 2015 Hawks, were banged up and playing injured. Of course, they say everybody's hurt at this point of the playoffs, but you know when it's different. Like, you know, Ant right now for Minnesota is not 100%. Because the way he's limping, the way they show him limping, and during timeouts in between games, and going to the locker room and kind of running out, and then he has to do all these stretches and stuff before he gets back in the game. Like, you can tell Anthony Edwards is not 100%. It's different when it's just that Anthony Edwards showing that, but it's like Julius Randle, Rudy Gobert, Mike Conley Jr., and whoever else you want to throw in there are also hobbling. Nickeil Alexander-Walker, like, if all of those guys, Jaden McDaniels, if all of those guys are limping, Osri, if all those guys are limping, then it's like, okay, injuries. You have to point at injuries. You can't say everybody's hurt, because OKC ain't limping every play. SGA ain't limping in between. So I say all of this to say this. The 2015 Hawks are not as bad as people say they were. I think they were a decent team. Did they get hot and win kind of unbelievable fashion a lot of times in the regular season? 100%. During the 19-game winning streak, I remember I went to Valdosta for a weekend, and they were playing Toronto. It was for my birthday. That's why it was my birthday weekend. I went down to Valdosta, see the bros and stuff, and they were playing Toronto, and they were just casually like winning by 40 points. And Toronto was a good team back then in 2014, 2015. That was just the type of role they were on. And I didn't think that was necessarily just realistic, quote unquote. However, they were better than the team that hobbled through the first couple rounds of the playoffs, struggled with Paul Pierce, old Paul Pierce and Washington Wizards in the second round before going to the third round, the conference finals, and ultimately bowing out to LeBron James. The team wasn't as bad as people say they were. It was literally injuries, hobbled, playing hurt had a lot to do with it. So I'll say that. And then the next thing I wanted to say was about this Cleveland thing is definitely not the same thing, because everybody else was good. And when you have so much staying talent, you won 60 plus games, whatever they won, like, it's no excuse in my opinion for all of that. So I'll say that. Okay, next. What are we gonna do next? Kaylee Heckle? Or are we gonna do something else? All right. So Zoe responded to Soul Illuminati today, who apologized and said, "I don't want to beef with people anymore." So here was
that steps for losers, man. I don't get involved in that stuff, but
And Rashad Milligan rolling out.
That's a good question.
We can't ask Rashad a question.
Hey, Rashad.